Stick Talk, our first episode. Today I wanted to talk about some very out of this world wood and stick information that I just came across from a few days ago. This is, I guess, from the standpoint of if you're just working with wood, quite unbelievable. But if you're working in the world of micro satellites, it's probably just another day at the office, just normal stuff. Basically, this program with Kyoto University in Japan came up with, showing you here on the screen, came up with something called Lingo Stella. Lingo is Latin for wood, I believe it was. I believe I read. It's basically a wood satellite with a bunch of solar panels attached, and I'm sure a lot of fantastic electronics on the inside. But I pulled up the site. There was a crowdfunding site they evidently did for 7 million yen. I'm not even quite sure how much that is. 7 million yen to US dollars is about $45,000. So that's that doesn't seem like a lot for a satellite, CubeSat. Maybe it is, but yeah, it's quite interesting. They got a bunch of different space information, about, hey, we want to people live in natural wood environments. Here's a picture of Mars. Not quite sure what that has to do with a CubeSat, but it's cool marketing. They've got some cool wood cuts on here, information about the fiber, and just the fact that it's a little box. And they have a Japanese astronaut who's a professor at Kyoto University endorsing the project. This is all fantastic and zen. Nice little haiku-looking introduction. What is wood to humans? We need to make sure that we're keeping the environment in mind and make sure that we're doing things that are natural to people. So let's send a wooden satellite into space because it's nice and natural. Sorry, I'm kind of making fun. I'm sort of talking negative here. I actually think this is really cool, but it's kind of funny the way that it's put in marketing terms. I'm playing this video here. So they start off with their nice little introduction and talk about how, forests are life. Oh, look at this fantastic forest here on Earth. Crabs, waterfalls dripping down. Look at this beautiful campfires. We all love campfires. And we've been using wood for thousands of years. We all love wood. So, jump forward a few tens of thousands of eons, and we're going to use it in space. And eventually we're going to start some kind of a space colony and plant wood. So we might as well start right now by creating a Ligno Stella. All right, let's skip forward here a little bit. Some data, a lot of satellites being launched recent years. Nice Getty Images video. Glad they're still crediting Getty Images there. Anyway, introducing the Ligno Stat. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yep, back to the fiber and material and oh, yeah. At some point she says bacteria. Bacteria. See, I understood that. I know a little bit of Japanese. But yeah, it looks really cool. Now this is the cool stuff. They talk about how it's constructed. Got these little, okay. So that kind of Japanese woodworking pattern connects together. Then they have some sort of outer metal or plastic structure. It's got to be metal because plastic would melt if it got too hot. And then I read a little bit more. It's going on the Falcon something or other, and then it's part of a Japanese attachment, and then presumably that attachment opens up and a bunch of CubeSats get launched all over the place, and now you have CubeSats that are made of wood. So that's cool. And then there's some more information. Greetings, thank you very much. I'm Takayo Doi. I'm from the Human Space Center. Here it looks like they did a bunch of experiments on their little magnolia wood structures. Here's a team and some more cool marketing information. So yeah, they were able to raise that. Oh, here's some more close-up pictures on how it's all put together. Obviously you got some wood in there as well. I'm not sure why I said plastic would melt. Wood would burn if plastic was going to melt, right? So maybe that's plastic. I don't know what material that is. But overall, very cool stuff. Oh, and there's their communication structure. And there's the future Mars colony that they're implying they're going to help to contribute to. Yeah, it's really cool. Here was a page from Kyoto University where they talk about what the material was, magnolia wood, or hunoki in Japanese. It's got ideal properties, so I looked up. Never heard of magnolia. I think it's the same as southern magnolia, which I've never even seen this or heard of this in real life. I just literally looked this up online, just like you might do. And then I was looking up what is that similar to, and it sounds like it's similar to oak, basically. Or that's a similar commercially available wood. It sounds like magnolia is not really sold. It also sounded like magnolia was a tree from the United States. I'm not sure if they have it in Japan as well, and how they landed on that, or if hokonai is a different tree that's similar to magnolia. I'm sure there's tons of different species, but overall, I thought this was cool, and I thought it was worthy of talking about, and I thought it is kind of like a stick because it's made of wood, so hence stick talk. Ha ha ha. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. Not sure if anybody has any questions or wanted to contribute anything else. I feel super tempted to try to make one of these, quite honestly. It's just an interesting little slice of life engineering project that, of course I'm going to watch and see what the results of this were as well. So hope you get to check up on that as well. Probably a good idea to watch this crowdfunding page for more updates. If you're Japanese, it looks like you might be able to get a tax-deductible donation. But yeah, this is cool. Wooden satellites from the Japanese. Why are the Japanese ahead of us in wooden satellites? Oh my God! Oh, they're way ahead. We gotta catch up. Come on, America. Feels like it's 1985 again, and we're losing to the Japanese in wooden satellites. I don't know. I'm going to hopefully eat my words in that. Hopefully there's tons of wooden satellite projects all over the world, and this one just happened to make the news. I know that I read also that they've got some kind of collaboration with the Philippine Space Department at one point years ago. Worked with the Philippines to put some of the first CubeSats in orbit. So that's cool. So they're definitely collaborating with other countries. And yeah, check it out. Look up Kyoto University CubeSats. Awesome. Goodbye.